Welcome back to Farming Simulator 17, and I have already prepared for our next job, which will be to seed field 30 with grass, so we can get that silage going. So I'll just jump straight into, start it up and get it going. So we will seed this first, and afterwards it will grow one stage, and we can fertilize it. While we seed now, the seeder does fertilize. See if I can find the button for changing the seed. There you go. Grass. Lower it. And get it going. Yeah, so this is it's a big deal for me, at least, getting it seeded. So so you can get that silage going for first and foremost to get some cash, and we will probably sell the all of the yield from the first harvest, and just to get the money up. And with that money we could start investing into the cows, and I've been looking forward to it a lot, and it's finally going. So, and it doesn't look like grass is taking too much seed from the sower. That's good, because we got a long way if we want to refill. But I think we'll have no issues seeding the whole field here with what we got. Other than that, we will probably fertilize our 3 other fields back at the farm. I think they need fertilization. See, I got the timescale wrong. 5 times speed. Yeah, or if they're not ready yet, they should be after we've done this. I did skip through the night as well, just so we can start fresh in the morning. I should perhaps have a look at the map. I'll do it once we get up to the edge here. And this is quite a small seeder for this size of field, but we'll manage. Take some time. Let's see. Have a look at the map here. Yeah, so we planted wheat, soybeans, and canola in the last episode. See what the stage is. This one is on the second grown stage, and half of this is, or 75%. I don't know why. Still don't know why this happens. It's weird. Maybe it's a bug. I could look it up. But we have yeah. So we should be able to fertilize, and they are fertilize first stage, so we could do the second stage, which is awesome. But I think we have our work cut out for us for the next hour or so on this field here. But you only need to seed it once, so it's fine. Because grass will always regrow by itself. And once you decide you don't want grass anymore, just cultivate the field or plow it and seed something else. And I think I mentioned it in the last episode, but the grass will always keep the first stage of fertilization. And that will never go away, and you don't need to plow it or anything. But you can, if you want to, fertilize it 2 stages after each harvest, and that will increase your yield. So that's 60% more yield by doing those 2 steps, and we will do it because why not get the most out of what we got? That sounds like a good idea to me, so it's what we shall do. And I'm really interested to see how much we actually how many bales we can get out of this, as that's the important part of the field, and also the reason why I went for a field of the size is because I want to get the most silage I can, so to get the most money. And yeah, as I said, we sell the first harvest, and we'll just see how much we can get up in total. I can't even guess because I have no idea how much will come out of this, but I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I think after the first harvest we will be able to afford cows. I'm not sure how many cows we will start off with, but I think I checked 40 cows, I think it was. I'll have a look at the little paper I have here, without going, of course. No, I don't have it here, but I think it was, I looked up 40 cows was 200,000, so we could get 20 cows now, but we still need some more equipment. We need the mixer wagon for the total mixed ration food, and a bale shredder to shred straw, which we already got, and that would be their bedding. And of course we need the silage and some grass to mix the food and make them happy. We also need a water tank. Don't think they are too expensive. We could have a quick look at it if I can find. Wonder if it's under miscellaneous. Nope. Okay. Could probably be under, not tippers. Nope. Wonder, it's under animal something. Of course. There you go. Yeah, it's only 9.5, so we'll buy that one, and we will probably get a bigger one. This one. That's nice. Doesn't say how many animals it holds, but I think this one is 9 or 10, and I guess that's depending on which animal you get. And this is a shredder, and this is the one, the mixer wagon we will be using for our power food or total mixed ration. And we will look at this because we will be using that for the cows, but that will be later. So what is this? Is this machine. 1 bale, 2 bale. We might go for the modern. Don't need to have it be able to take 2 bales, but we will look more into it once we get that far. Which I think will be in episode 9 or 10 at the latest. This is episode 8, so in 1 or 2 episodes we should be having some cows, finally. And yeah, but I'll finish off this field, and I'll meet you back when I'm done, so be right back. That was all of field 30. I actually had to refill the seeder. About a quarter left on the field. But it lasted for quite a bit. But this is completely seeded. And whoops, getting up here. So now we'll just wait for it to grow the first stage, and we will fertilize it. Actually, just have a look here quickly at the map. It's actually stage 2 fertilization now. Yeah, so it was fertilized one stage, and our seeder applied a second stage. So we only need to run over with the sprayer once, and it should be set for until it's being harvested. And that's a nice skipping that one step. The spraying does go faster, but it's always nice to save some time. And now we shall have a look at our other fields, which should be ready for stage 2 fertilization. Just run over them with the sprayer. And while I was seeding, a sale popped up for me on Väderstad equipment. We can have a quick look at it. I don't think there's anything we are getting now. They have some seeders and cultivators, which could have been nice to get, but it's not really something we need. We are getting by with the stuff we have. But we can have a quick look here. So you go to sales, and you see it's 10% off on this, 20 on something. 20 is the maximum, it looks like. And you have a cultivator, 8.3 meters. This is a seeder, yeah. And this one does not need any previous cultivating or plowing. But if I would get anything, would be probably this one. This one does not do wheat and barley and canola and grass and that. This one does, but it on the other side doesn't do the sunflower and that. It would be this one. And perhaps a bigger cultivator, but I think we'll leave that and just stick to what we have until we can get the cows going. Let's see, it should be, yep, it's ready to be fertilized. And our sprayer is right behind us. Actually, before I hook that one up, I want to get this tank here, I think. Might as well, since we have the back part. Yeah, I'm getting this one. And I'm gonna go and grab it straight away. Just put my weight down. over here. And I'll go and grab that little front tank and meet you back here at the farm again. Alrighty, got that one picked up, and we shall hook up the back part for it. And I think that's probably a good thing to have that extra tank, especially if we are fertilizing the grass field. Not sure if it will last for the whole of field 30, but it will at least, oops, last a bit longer, like so. But I think, yeah, it shows down at the bottom that you need to, or it shows both of them rather, and the back part is full, but the spray itself is full, but the extra tank is empty, so we shall fill it up over in this one. Let's see. Need to select it. Okay, it showed that it had something in it, but I think that's the... Oh, okay, when you fill both of them, they count as one. Alright, that's fair enough. But we'll start over at the big field, since that's the one I seeded first, so that will be the furthest progressed one. I just don't understand why this field behaves like this. It's strange. But it is what it is. Hopefully it will be fully grown once we get to it. So, unfold this one. See if I can do all of this from in-cab. It's probably a bit harder than doing the seeding and cultivating. Yeah. Looks okay, I guess. Just try and keep it straight. Little more to the side here. You know what? This is not working out. It's really hard to get the equipment lined up properly. Just go back and do it from the start again. Get a little bit of overlap out there on the edge. Yeah, I don't know why I am having trouble with it, but works like this, and it's of course nice to see the outside of the tractor as well. But I like to do the in-cab view. But it looks good with the complete set for this sprayer. And it wasn't that big of an investment, 5,000 something. And yeah, we're still above 100k and we have no bank loans, so no worries about that. And hopefully this will last us a bit longer. It's almost double the what do you call it? The capacity. No, trying to do it from the in-cab. I think that one is quite okay. Just have a... Nope! Oh, for crying out loud. Do it from the outside. It's just easier. Save you the trouble Oh well, we'll get some scenery viewing then. Dum-de-dum, dum-de-dum. Nah, but it's... I'm sure you get into it if you keep on doing it and finding some markers to follow. But it's just that you have no depth of field when you're sitting like this. It's one of the reasons I want Oculus to function with this game. I haven't tried running it on the game, but it's not officially supported, so guessing it probably wouldn't work out too well. I might fiddle around with it one day, but not today, because that would really add to the immersion of the game. See, that's a little big overlap there. I just don't understand why they decided not to implement it from the beginning. I don't think it's that much more work for the programmers and such, developers. Why is it all this angle? It's probably not just me being used to watching the whole of Field 30. My eyes are a bit going a little cross-eyed. Yeah, because they do give you the tools to implement virtual reality in your games. So I find it sad that they did not decide to do it on a game in 2016 with Oculus and Vive and all those coming out. And if you want virtual reality to survive, you should support it. So I don't know if they care about virtual reality, but they do like simulator games, and simulation games is of course the best genre to implement virtual reality in, like flight simulators and American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, I believe, has support for virtual reality, and rally games and such, Formula 1 and all that. And I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. It's basically half an overlap here, the half side. Oh well, we'll straighten it up once we get up here. So this is stage 2 then, and one more stage after the next growth, and these 3 fields will be done and ready for the season, so to say. And that's quite nice. Maybe we'll do some missions and such if we get to a point where we have nothing to do. I am after we have fertilized the fields here, I am gonna look at that field down by the cows. Let's see, just double check the 27, see who's the owner of these. Maybe it's the one, probably Gomez. Sounds logical. But we will see. I haven't looked into those, so I don't know what they cost or anything. But we will have a look at it and see what we can do about it, because maybe that will be our next expansion, as it's close to the cows, and maybe move the silage production over there. Or we will just use the silage pit that is by the cows and do silage that way. Try something new. But we'll need a bigger tractor for that, I believe. And put some weight on it and such, make the job go a lot faster. But this is quite painless. I find that fertilizing with sprayer goes quite fast. And of course, once we get the cows up and running, we will be using the manure and what's it called? It's manure and I'll probably get the name soon. But yeah, we will be using that on our fields instead. It's a byproduct from the cows and completely free for us. We just need a tank for it to actually spray it out, a spreader. And but I think it will take a little while before we get any usable amount. But as long as you add straw and such, you should be getting manure. And I really need to check the name of the other thing you get. Liquid manure, though. Yeah, that's a really hard thing to remember, apparently. But we will be switching out the spraying with those two. As I said, once we have a usable amount. I am guessing that with 20 or 40 cows you wouldn't be getting too much, so you probably need a whole bunch of cows before you actually produce enough to use on your fields. But at least we will be get it going and starting to accumulate it, and soon be able to use it. Just looking down at how much fertilizer I have left, and it's will probably be doable to do field 14 before we need to refill. And I'm not sure if it's counting whatever I'm putting outside on the grass there, or if it's just there visually. But doesn't cost that much. I'm not worried about what the fertilizer and seeds and such cost. And I did empty the seeder completely when doing the grass, and it for filling it up completely full, it was only just above 1,200, and that's not the whole lot in the bigger picture. You should be getting that back on any crop, basically. But I will finish up the fields here and see if I have to wait on that part over here that's not really catched up yet. Hopefully it will do it soon, save some time, and I'll come back when they are fertilized. Alright, all 3 fields are now fertilized, and I must say I think it was a wise investment to get that extra tank, because I did not have to refill at all while fertilizing, and I still have 60% left on the sprayer itself. So that's actually very nice. But I was wondering if I could use this front tank as a weight. I believe you can, because that is something you would do in real life. Just have a water or a sprayer tank in the front and use that as weight. So I think I'll just leave it on, and we shall see how it goes. Just filling it up before putting it away. Look the right way. Yep, and before we end the episode, we will have a look over at that field 27, I believe it was. See the price and who owns it and such. Just put it in here again. Yeah, couldn't really see anything, could I? Without ruining our shed. Preferable. So, put it down there. Detach. And we should we use this one? Should we? Might as well. Full speed ahead. It is a fast tractor, so it is. It's actually faster than the car, I believe. At least faster than the first car you start with. Yeah, try to be, pretend to be legal here. Not that they care. They never care about me. See which road is the best. I should just go in here. Alright. That's a nice emergency brake. Just go into a menu and it comes to a complete stop. So I'll just go in here. And we can get confused on the small streets. That's a gas station in there, which I will be using soon. Let's see if I go here. Road trip with Super never ends good. I always get lost. But this is the road to the cows. And I know that road at least. So, yeah, it's a road straight ahead here. I should, before I go too far, just have a look at who owns this field. Nope, don't need lights for that. Didn't need to start it again, why? It's Edward Gomez, yeah. 375k, but it's a bigger field than field 30. Okay. My guess is that he owns field 27 as well. And there you have those silage pit I was talking about by the cows. Not really gotten into that part yet. I prefer the baling, silage baling. I wonder where the icon for this one is. All the way in the top. So I probably went the wrong way around. Yeah. Guess it's just as far the other way. But yeah, I believe it's the same owner on this one. Hopefully it's not too expensive. C. Yep, 371. That was actually just as expensive. Oh. Still bigger field than what we have. Alrighty. I'll just jump straight back to the farm without crashing into all the trees here. So see you at the farm. Here we are, back at the farm. Just gonna park this tractor where it belongs. And as usual, leave a like if you like this. And leave a dislike if you disliked it, of course. Both of them will show me that I'm doing something right or wrong. And I appreciate that. And of course, subscribe if you want more of this, and there will be other content coming up soon. Other than that, thank you so much for joining me in this episode. And I'll see you next time. Take care.